Okay, this is going to be a part two to the love reading that I'm doing. You can go check out part one. Channeled songs are Love You Down. There's an age difference here. This is a divine union. You guys came here on purpose, and it's time for you guys to come up together to help the greater good of the planet at this time. Also, the song Africa by Toto could be significant. And Closer Than Friends just came on. So, Closer Than Friends. And part of the last reading was this is a connection that never got off the ground. Okay. So, it was a friendship, a situationship. It was never anything abusive, right? For whatever third parties, like work circumstances, other relationships, like things got in the way of this. But it's like you guys weren't ready yet. That's why. You guys still had lessons to learn. You guys mirror each other. So now this person is coming back in, right? Properly because you guys have both, you mirror each other, have gone through lessons, gone through things that you needed to learn. They're coming back in, they're in your energy, you're getting signs of them. Okay, they want to come back in. They're going to message you. They're talking to their feminine friends or relatives or something like that to get, to get advice on how to come back in to talk to you. Yeah. See? Soulmates and paradise. Yeah. Things are going to change lightning fast. So this is a soulmate, a divine counterpart, a twin flame, whatever verbiage that you use, but you guys, it's a higher level relationship. Ugh. Cats could be significant. Something about cats could be significant, right? But they want to come back in and talk to you. Yeah, that's where they're at. So they're in your energy. They're trying to figure this out. And whatever you're probably, it's like whatever you're doing in your healing, like you're taking, you guys are both like taking care of yourselves. So you'll notice like you've been paying extra, really working on your spirituality, your mental health, your physical health. You, are really doing things to take care of yourself. Maybe getting in a routine is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, and this person is watching you. Yep, they're watching you take care of yourself, glow up, pour into yourself. Okay. And they want to come back in. They want to talk to you. Look, love call. Well, as I say that, cannot make this stuff up, you guys. And it flew, right? And in the first part, it was the Knight of Swords, too. So coming in hot, coming in fast. They're in your energy. Okay, they're orbiting your energy, like knowing that they can't wait much longer, or somebody's gonna scoop you up, or you're in the energy of like you've probably been isolated and celibate for a long time, and so but you are like, we're not always healed, but that doesn't matter. We're always going to be doing that. But you are to a level where you've been alone for so long, isolated for so long, on a healing journey for so long, celibate for so long, and you may talk about this or something like that. But they have a way to know that because they watch you and they're like, I'm running out of time. Somebody else is going to come in. Somebody else is going to come in. And if I don't do something quick or make a decision fast, like I know that I'm going to miss out and I don't want to miss out again. They're not going to let you be the one that got away. And you, whoever I'm talking to, confirmation, you're always the one that gets away. You are always the one that gets away. Look, they know that you're their happiness. That you guys are each other's happiness. Excuse me, confirmation. Right? They want to have a family with you. So whether that means having children together or blending families or fur babies or whatever that looks like for you, right? They know that you are home. Yeah, you guys have a history together. Something that happened in the past. You guys have a past together. There's a lot of passion in this relationship. I'm hearing like you guys were the best each other ever had. Goes both ways. They're showing me to the arrows going both ways, right? Gone through an ascension. There's been an ascension here. You guys have gone through spiritual awakenings, maybe multiple, right? Look, the TikTok is here. They could be watching you on TikTok or, but also knowing, like I said in the last set of cards, like they're running out of time. They want to come and make this commitment to you. And for some of you, they may even come back in and very shortly they're proposing to you or offering to, be in a lifelong committed relationship. Look, the bounty hunter is here. Yeah. Look, they're coming in hot, coming in fast, they're looking you up online, watching you to make sure this is the right time, talking to their friends, talking to the feminine energy that they trust in their life, getting advice about you, and they want to meet up with you. Yep. They could have some anxiety, right? I was picking up on that. You could be feeling their anxiety as they're orbiting you, okay? Because of the way that things ended with you, because of the boundary that you set. So they could be a little bit scared. But whoever you are, you're showing up as High Priestess, Empress, and Queen of Cups. So whoever you are, you aren't upset with this person at all. You're like, everything happens for a reason. If they come in properly, you're gonna, like, you guys have a mission. So they're going to come in properly. Yeah, interlude, pause, timing, factor. You guys have been in separation. But now it's time to come together. I love spirit. Reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. Yep. For real. Look, they're about to pop up. They're about to pop up in your energy. They're in your energy. They're about to pop up in your inbox. Right? It's your twin flame. Yeah. They want to put everything on the table. They have an offer for you. They unconditionally love you, and they've came to this realization. Right? They know that in the past there was all of this stuff, right? Look, all of this is all in the past, this energy. So this will be a confirmation for you on a hamster wheel, right? Doing the things over and over and over again, chasing money, right? Toxic, unhealthy behavior, that they're no longer engaged in, because you were too, right? And there could have been like a third party drama queen, karmic person involved in this that they had to get a lot of lessons with. Okay, but all that stuff is healed. Yeah, they went into lockdown, right? They went into lockdown. They worked on these things. Yeah, divine masculine is here. Cleansed their energy. Oh, I'm getting chills all over my body. They cleansed their energy of all these things, and you probably said things to them about these situations, right? Whoever you are, they didn't like it at the time, but now through this time of separation, they were like, holy crap, like they were right. And I really, followed your lead. They may have thought you were crazy cutting people out of your life and spending all the time alone that you were, thinking you were just going through mental breakdowns, or maybe you were in a little bit of psychosis and stuff, but it's like they finally, something clicked, right? And they were like, holy crap, they were right the whole time. The things they were saying, that was correct. I need to get rid of all this and clean my energy. And they did, and now they are single. And they plan on coming and giving you receipts and showing you this. Look, the racing car is here. When I get this, and this time of reading, they're racing towards you. In the past, they probably ran away from you, right? Because lessons needed to be learned. Things needed to be healed, but not now, right? Now they're racing towards you. They're single. They've cleansed their energy of all these things, as you have. Because you guys mirror each other, you would have gone through this karmic cleansing, is what I'm hearing as well. Yeah. Getting their name, getting their car, getting the place that they live, name, car, place. You've been getting these things, as well as they have probably been getting them about you every single day. Songs, synchronicities, numbers. Okay. You could be writing them down, or you guys could have had something about writing notes or something here. Okay. But they've come to a realization and awareness, right? Finding out, coming to the light. They were like, holy shit. Yeah, so they're on the verge. They're about to confess, right? They want to probably come and take you on a getaway. After you guys talk and you accept this person back into your life, they're like, we need to go somewhere. We need to do something. We need to spend some time together with nobody, no gossip around, because this is one of the things that affected you guys. It wasn't just karmics and third parties and all of this other stuff. It's like you had people talking about your age difference, maybe your race difference, maybe your religious difference. Everybody telling in I feel like the masculine's ear, maybe some of the feminine's ear too, like telling you why you should not be doing this. But your heart was telling you, this is exactly what I want. You still had lessons to learn. We're going to go to a part 3.